I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen, I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering, negativity is a plague for the mentally weak, no mercy, all I got is working, never stop searching, never quite so thirsty, I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving, got my foot on gas, never stop competing, if you break like glass then this life's gonna eat 'em, make mistakes real fast then you learn how to beat 'em, if you take off the cast you can see all the healing, if the pain's in the past move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas, no never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it, I just wanna be iconic, sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play I want it, you know that I'm always honest, stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything, it's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy, I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity, come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless, spread just like a virus, living in a crisis, do you feel courageous, do you seek greatness, trust me you can take it, go on and take your aim, yeah. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving, got my foot on gas, never stop competing, if you break like glass then this life's gonna eat 'em, make mistakes real fast then you learn how to beat 'em, if you take off the gas you can see all the healing, if the pain's in the past move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas, no never stop competing, yeah.
Hey y'all, I gotta get y'all used to coming over here. Yep. I gotta get y'all used to coming over here. Yes, I do. So this is, I cannot reapply until June, so I have to get you guys used to coming over here. So I will be over here. Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, and yes. Now we had a show yesterday, and I wanted to talk about it, right? And please, like I said, y'all gonna have to get used to coming over here. I will not be over there too tough, but to send you guys over here. Okay? All right. So let's get the show started. It's not gonna be a whole show.
Apartment complex. It was like a community something.
My interview.
But it was like a couple of people names on that loan.
Did they have your name on the loan?
No, he's gonna explain it.
Yeah,
But who?
my
Okay.
name, Brandon person's name was my name was first, and he was the co-signer. Whoever he was the co-signer.
Whoa.
And then like 48 tenants. That's what it said.
So who was the other people who owned the building with you? Who owned your building?
well, when that's why I got.
I know that this is a very touchy situation because you guys receipts. The man is going to show the receipts, or he's going to give them to us, hopefully. But it's really about his wife, and his wife left him to join a cult. His wife took the kids and left him to join a cult. That is the main issue, right? Now, as far as everything else, he's trying to find out, like everybody else. And y'all know, men, they want to keep that, I don't care, everything. Nah, he cares. And it's okay that he cares. But they may show differently. But they care, right? Nobody want to be a macho man. And to hear or to go through what he's been through, that just breaks a man's heart when you've been with somebody since high school, and y'all kids are now. So it's like over 25, over 26 years. You be with somebody to have them join a cult. So, of course, things might not sound the way you want it to sound, but it depends on the individual person and where they at with this. Because to have no contact, can't speak to your wife, can't speak to your kids, it plays a big old part in your life, right? And then she used your name to get money for them. That's a shock. And then it's a shocker. Messing with Nature Boy is a shocker, and a shocker. So I'm gonna let some stuff play, then I will stop. But I want to let you know that's what it is.
I take a ride down there because what I did, I went to the house, to our mom's house. I don't know, see her there. I mean, I don't guess but so I went over there and with the intentions on telling her, like really asking about it, but in the same sentence telling her, okay, I admire your hustle. Since it's in my name, break me off. Nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so wrong the doorbell or whatever. Nobody answered, but I know I heard some fumbling around in her side of the house, she stayed on or whatever, and I knocked on the door, boom, 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 and it was kind of early. It was on a Sunday morning, and I went on a Sunday in the morning because I know if I knocked on the door, it'll wake up mama up. Mama kind of ill or whatever, and she sleep late and stay up late. I knocked on the door, boo, 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 boo. Heard a little more fumbling around. I waited for a little while because I didn't care. I want the police to come because I want them to know about it anyway. So banged on the door again, and she called me from her mama number. But I don't have no contact information for her at all. And her mom, last time her mom called me to bring her cigarettes back in 2022. I didn't see her or whatever back. When she found out I was out there, I heard her and I cussing her mom out for a dog, you know what I mean? And so I don't even, worry about her number, nothing like that. But she called her mama when she cussed me out. She like, get away from my house or like that. I'm like, I said, I'm not here to cause no trouble. I don't care what you do or nothing like that. I just want to know about the stuff you got in my name. The loan for it was like $3,100, and then the loan for the to the apartment complex or whatever. She like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, okay. I said I'm gone, I'm leaving. And I got in my car and I went to the police department and took out a warrant, and they said they had to do some investigation and all that stuff. So then they didn't really do nothing. So I started digging deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper I dug, I started reverse searching the people, the numbers. And the thing that had hit me was the first the porno. I seen in some porno. And
don't tell me the porno's in your name too. Hold on. You get a piece of that too? Can you sell it?
Oh shoot, I have.
Y'all gonna have to get used to coming over here.
Right. Bet.
I'm gonna give you a buzz too, Nene. You're my Chris baby.
So I asked one of my buddies. I said, who does this look like to you? And then it kind of dawned on him, like, yeah, that looked like such and such, But I think he went back and told her because his brother is married to her best friend or whatever. So then they start disappearing, the ones that I seen, because I had seen the ones on the same page. I seen her, and then I see my two daughters with the same guy in different scenes. And all the stuff was in my house. I said, "Oh, this," and so then that party is still what's called name is it still ain't came up. And then they had made a joke about it, like on one of them little comedy little pages, and it was
who was the they?
My daughters.
Okay.
They was all in together. My daughters are 25 and 27 now. So they was they had said something about my mom left my dad for this guy with this monster, that, and now she fell in love, and now we can't finish.
Wait, well, hold on. Before we get to that, how did you figure? When was it proof or evidence that it was Nature Nut and his people?
Yeah, all that coming up. See, I
Okay.
haven't got to that part yet.
Okay, just walk. Can you walking us through? Thank you. Thank you.
I'm walking y'all
Yeah,
through.
that's baby steps. Thank you.
I'm still pulling data at this time. I'm still pulling data. So I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper. But at the same token, as I'm doing my searches, I'm seeing all these different names popping up, right? And I seen one that's
Now these would be names. Remember, he never seen before, and at this point, he doesn't even know how long. That's right. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Don't forget to hit that like. Please hit the like, share, do all that. I will be on here. Get used to coming over here. They did me dirty over there. They did me dirty. So y'all got to get used to coming over here. If I go over there, that will be to bring you guys over here. Right? All right. I'm about to take my little shoes out. Put my face there a little. But it is what it is. But again, we have to keep in mind that I'm not going to do the whole one. It's going to be like a part one, part two. Then I might go on the other side just to send you back over here. And we got to pump it up, pump it up. So, matter of fact, this is going to be more to come. I'm going to send you guys over here, but I want to just break down now I'm going to let it play for a little bit. I just want to break down the emotional turmoil that somebody is going through. And not to mind you, he just last month, the man went to jail. Sometimes before we judge people, we got to consider time, dates, what they're going through. So everything might not be receipts or whatever, but sit back. We will sit back and we're going to watch this play out. We're going to sit back and watch this play out. We're going to sit back and watch this play out. But in between that time, we're going to have to think about the man who destroyed his life just got arrested, destroyed his life and his name and a lot of other things, right? His kids are gone. His wife is gone. At the end of the day, that's all he know. But the macho in him is not letting him. My pride won't let me show it, right? Pride won't let him show it. Now let's go.
said that cat named
Nature Boy.
I would not the real name.
Eligio.
Yo, and the
And
reason
it
why
was undercover 10 and Prada, right?
no, not even that. This was under the one the porno name before he like deleted all of them out. It had his name on as the person that owned that folder. Because the reason why it hit me, because my childhood best friend name is Elijah. And I'm like, I said, now, I know Eli went backstabbed me like that, So I'm trying to figure out who, because she the kind of person that she'll try to, hit you with a low blow to make you feel. She just one of them kind of. So, you know what I'm saying? Because it was rumored that she had messed with one of my old roommates and my cousin and, stuff like that. And so we going on and on and on. And then that's when I I seen one of his things on I started seeing his videos online, and as they was showing like all the older stuff back in the day, it was a glimpse of a few, you know what I'm saying? I saw her in the background of the a couple of other videos. And that's why I was telling you the other day, it's like, you know, everybody that got content, it's like if they, I guess if they know I'm in the room, they'll try to dance around who was who, but they'll go all into it about everybody else. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I be wanting to know who the older members that was there. You know what I'm saying? Who the older members, because you know what I'm saying, she changed her name, so and it's like
when you first seen her in one of them old videos, what, I mean, can you give us a little, how was you feeling? Like a cult? Like you can ask questions if they tell you what to, Lisa.
Okay.
At first it was kind of like it kind of stung a little bit, because it was like something like,
picture.
You know, I didn't know she was that kind of person, because when I met her, she was a virgin. You know what I'm saying? I met her when I was in 10th grade. She was in college when I met her. You know what I'm saying? So when I stayed with her, because I had 2 kids before I finished high school by her or whatever. So I hung on in there or whatever. But it kind of stung. But then as the time went on, you know what I'm saying, when I came to the realization that, you know, hopefully she'll wake up one day and realize, you know what I'm saying, what the deal was or whatever. And then I started seeing that he had something on there when they had to be in Mexico somewhere, because they was like bare feet. It was like bare feet and stuff. Like bare feet type deal. And I'm like, she wasn't even never that kind of person. She don't even like the outdoors. And that's what stung me the most. So then, you know, I'm still doing my research now, and then, you know, I see different people's names. Like I told you, when I pull my name, I got a P.O. box attached to my name. And it's attached to my name, but her name is on it. And then a Bambi name is on it. And I'm like, what is it, Bambi? And then I, you know, that name recently came to me a few weeks ago, and I said, I wonder, is that the same Bambi? And then it's like, I seen her on Mega Personals, and they got a sequence of numbers that they use. But if you reverse search the numbers, everybody that got an ad that use that phone added there. And you got guys that's selling butt and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it goes so deep and deep. I mean, I can pull stuff out the woodwork for days and days and days, and you would not believe it.
You're gonna have to get that to me. You're gonna have to definitely get it to me. Okay, so now you searching. You got something to ask of?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What I was asking you is, when did you ever see a picture of this Bambi, the Bambi that was a member of Carbonation? Did that look like your wife?
It kind of did, but just way too skinny. Well, I take that back.
No, because Bambi kids wouldn't be his kids' age, but the Bambi that was on the paperwork under his name would be the Bambi that's in there, if I'm not mistaken.
but see, the thing about it is, like I was telling her, Suge, now she fit. She really fit the profile of like um what that girl name?
Zoka.
So not Zoka, Aya.
Aya.
What her name? The light skinned one, hit that tall one.
Aya.
Aya.
Efru.
Yeah,
Okay.
not F.U. The other
Aya.
one.
FBI.
Aya, yeah. And but her story is similar to Kendra Carter.
Oh, wait till you tell them that part. Oh, that's a mind blower.
But then the only thing that the reason why I was still pulling data and receipts because she can't have no more kids. See what I'm
Okay.
saying?
How old is your wife?
She's 45,
Oh
but I
yeah.
don't know what but she don't go for 45. She'll go for 30 all day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She fit they same profile. I mean to the T.
That's interesting. So what makes you believe that she has had dealings with him?
Well, it's a few things. I mean, and I mean she's in that porno, so I mean she had to have some kind of affiliation with the guy somewhere in there.
Are you sure it's her in the pornography video?
I know my wife in the dog.
Yeah, I think you know his wife.
Is it
That's
still
what
up?
I know her in the dark. 22
No.
years. I know her. It ain't no doubt about that. And then I mean you can see her face clear as day.
Mm. Is the video still up?
I gotta go check because a lot of them they took down. I mean, it was a lot of them on there. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of them
Mm.
on there.
Now, you remember when you had mentioned something? I just got to get past that because that is so mind blowing. When you said somebody named Corinda Corinda Carter got arrested, right? And this the
Yeah,
mind blower. Go back and tell us.
that 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 name.
Mm-hmm.
If you Google that name, Elijah, that his mug shot come up under that name. If you
Isn't that
Google,
something?
if you yeah you Google Calendar Carter arrest, and then his mug shot to come up. His name in two different arrests. His name was Calendar Carter, and
Damn.
now all those different everywhere they stayed, her name is linked to it. It doing she linked into that PvP stuff too. She
Corinda
she
Carter is Nature Boy, Lisa.
she
Okay.
she,
In case you
she
didn't catch it. He got arrested
yeah
in Tennessee before.
Tennessee. I think Tennessee and in Ohio.
In Ohio.
Using that
Zoka,
name?
yes, Zoka just used it again.
Yeah,
I tell you, it's gonna blow your mind.
yeah. Don't just
Mm.
use it. That's under his name. Yeah, but yeah, she was the runner for them. I saw her on camera. She was going in and getting the mail to get the people info to do the people belong.
Mm. This was in
And
like 2020.
this was in 19. This is before the pandemic.
Wow.
Yeah, and in the cab.
In DeKalb, they was in Georgia before the pandemic. They was. I
Hmm.
don't remember. I know one time they was in Hawaii. No, Puerto
They,
Rico.
they came back to Georgia before they went to Hawaii, I believe. Yeah, they did. Go when they left Puerto Rico. I mean, Mexico, they came to, I think they came to Atlanta. They was in Houston. They went to Port Mexico. Then came to Atlanta, and then they went to Hawaii. Came back to Atlanta because they was in Hawaii during the pandemic during 2020, but they got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they was there in Hawaii long. Probably like 2 weeks to break the 14-day quarantine. They get locked up, kicked out the country.
So what else besides the porno in the house that you own? Cause that's what connects him with Mr. Keys, Mr. Brandon Keys.
That's who I'm researching right now. That connection.
Yeah, he reported everything. He reported that's what made him go on the journey, because they was getting ready to get divorce, and then that's why I say it's a lot of silent victims who don't even know that Nature Boy has entered their lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
And
so I'm sorry, go ahead. No, what I was going to ask is so using have you put your investigator's hat on in trying to track down um the link between your wife and this Brandon person?
Let's see, the thing about it is that's where the roadblock come in the road, because he made all of them change their name. And you know what I'm saying? It's like I had to link her to whoever name affiliated with her, to the next person. But it all leads right back to that same circle every time. I mean, it's like she's in that circle.
Okay, y'all are confused. Let me just break the story down to you guys.
I want to say her, and then
you don't have to. A loved one of his, an ex-loved one of his, they was getting his ex-wife. Well, an ex-loved one. She's still an ex-loved one. No, not we're not giving her name up right now.
I mean, I will, and I am.
Right, we're not. You don't
I
have
went through this last year about this time. I was when I was writing my book, and I had a podcast interview, and they came in and wrecked it. My interview, and next day I got court papers for a
right. So you don't have to. An ex-loved one of his.
I am though. I am.
Well, whenever you are ready, but people say we're confused. I'm just trying to let them get the storyline. An ex-loved one of his ex-wife, basically was already dealing with Nature Boy, or some way, somehow intertwined with Carbonation. So he didn't realize it, and then she separated herself. So now when he goes to get the divorce from his wife, he goes to, I think he said, what was the first thing you do when you realize your name is connected? He didn't realize it until he did what?
I had been asking for the divorce, but what it is, you know what I'm saying? Since she had got remarried, I guess she feel like that was gonna come out or whatever. So she was stalling. She, you know what I'm saying? She didn't never want to give me a divorce. You know what I'm saying? She just kept dodging. She thought I might die first one.
Okay, they want to know when, because I don't know.
What they
this when y'all come late. This when y'all come late to class. When y'all come late to class, I tell y'all about coming late to class. Okay, when he realized, hello everybody coming. I'm gonna read y'all names in a little bit. When he realized his name was connected, that's when you went to go check what?
When I realized that my name was connected,
when you he googled his name.
Yeah,
right. He googled his name, and his name, somebody else's name came up. So being that he wanted divorce, and he's a private investigator and everything, he started doing what anybody else would do. Right? Why am my name linked to these people's name? Right? And
Yeah.
then next thing you know, as he's Googling and as he's investigating, he sees some not nice videos. Okay. And his ex-loved one was in them videos. So that connects her to Nature Nut, right? But all he knew that it says Eligio's folder. So
Because he even put it up there on one of his videos he was bragging in. He said check check Pornhub. He started giving up a lot of his folders, and he said one of them was called the Black Demigod, and he got like 30 files in there, and boom. I mean, I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying. One of those is her. I mean, I don't want me and all that going and look at my wife, but I'm just messing. I'm just messing. Go ahead.
no, you're right. You're right. You're right. Let them
Nah,
find it on their home. On their home. On it.
no, it is
Okay.
what it is. It is
Well,
what it is.
how much? Because I know your credit. How much money do you think that they got you tied in?
It's over $1 million.
Whoa.
Damn.
And do you have an attorney working on this with you?
No, because I've been working with the investigator up here in my town, but at the same time now, okay, before I went to him, first I seen them. That's before I even knew anything about those ladies of the night with him. But I know she's the kind of person, she's not gonna work alone, so I knew it had to be somebody else, right? So I seen one of her profiles on the little on, I think it was either OnlyFans or I mean not OnlyFans, but either Mega Personals or List Crawlers. And one of the guys that commented on her post said that don't fool with this girl. She's working with the GBI and she got me arrested.
All right.
Then
I just want to clarify something because I don't know if y'all was in class the other day. It's hard to sue and all this other stuff because in the system, none of their names exist.
none of them.
Okay. None of, if y'all let us walk us through. So there are receipts, but being that this is the cult leader and they have changed their names, and for whatever reason or whatever was said or it was a plea deal, we don't know. But even if you go into the system, you could try it yourself. None of their names come up. So for some reason, their names are being protected, disappear, or whatever. Okay.
And it had to be like that for a while because the thing about it was, when my daughter was down to visit, I was that was back in November of 2020, and she had said that she wanted to come by and see me, and so I said, well, when I get off work, I come up and see you or whatever because I haven't saw her in years. And I was trying to smooth things over with me and her because me and her, we had a okay relationship, as what it was, talking on the phone or whatever. It's shit place supposedly. So I go to the extra house.
Can you hear K picture?
We can hear you now, but we didn't hear you before.
How much? What last thing you heard? I don't know what wrong with you.
No, it's not you. It's her. Would you ask a question? We didn't hear nothing, Lisa.
No, I asked him.
I don't know the years. I don't know the
sound
years.
low.
I don't know the
No.
years.
Okay. What I was saying was, back in 2020, my daughter, she came down to visit from Chicago for Thanksgiving. And I told her when I got off work, I was gonna come by and see her or whatever, because we wasn't when her mom left. It's like they kind of turned, but me and her was still kind of talking every once in a while on the phone or whatever. And so I went over to the house, and she said that they was up in Gainesville paying a speeding ticket for a mom. And this is November 2020. Now, That speeding tick won't even come up if you Google her name. So her name had to be changed before then because it's not coming up under her government. She had to get it under another name. And for some reason, those girls, every time they get arrested, they have a different name on their mugshot every time. Right. So that's why it's hard to track them down when they get to that point.
And when was the last time you seen your wife?
It's been a while. It's been a while. I don't even know if she even live there anymore, to tell you the truth.
And have you ever confronted her with this information?
I don't have no contact information. I don't even know how to get in contact with her. It's like when I left around that time, I mean, her phone went black. Just like everybody said, they don't have no contact. I mean, she don't even have a number far as I'm concerned right now. It's like the numbers that they put on the ads when they post they all Google call numbers that they use, that you had to have Wi-Fi. Same phones that those girls are using at the house. If you don't have Wi-Fi, you can't use them. And that's a way to control people. If you're not in the house to use Wi-Fi, you're not gonna be able to use the phone.
And so you've come out publicly, and what do you hope to gain?
There will be a part two later.
What is your motive?
To gain, if I get in contact with her?
Yeah. No. I mean, far as your business being tied up and your name being tied up.
But see, that's the thing. I'm not even worried about all that stuff, about the money and all that.
$1 million?
I don't know. That money, that's one thing
they
about
were
me.
Using that text.
Money always been the easiest thing for me to get in my life.
Now number.
I see.
Wow.
I was at 25 years old. I had everything I ever wanted. You know, I never valued money because it was too easy to get. So I'm not worried about that. All I want to do is find out what's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? And make peace. You know what I'm saying? And let her know that if I ever did anything, I apologize, and that's it. And leave it at that and go my way. She go away. But I want to make it known.
Yeah, but but you don't want to untie your name. I mean, money. You're gonna send me some of that money, being that it's not a thing. See that little cash up going right across there. You make sure you hit that up.
I'm telling you.
But check this out.
But what I'm saying is, that if your name is still tied up,
if it's tied up in it after the divorce, I'm gonna take the whole complex. But that's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. That's why I'm not worried about that, because the whole complex gonna be mine.
Well, other stuff right. But I'm just, I don't know. We want that whole company. It could have a lot of lawsuits and stuff. I think you need to let them have that, right?
Can be leaned all
right. Exactly.
Probably so.
I don't think you might want that. I think you would want to disassociate, because if your name is there and other names is there, you connected to their crimes too. Wow.
And that's one of the things about it too that I want to clear up. The reason why
that's the only thing he can use, but Wi-Fi. I have that text now.
That didn't happen
number
too, because
on my other phone.
I don't want to go to prison for somebody else loan and stuff.
That's why you have to get a lawyer and try to fix that, because they'll come after you for it if you're
everything. Because see, their names are hidden, not yours.
You're right about that too. Yeah. But yeah, her name is gonna be put out there, because I want to know her affiliation with them.
Well, with your name being tied up, I think you might know her affiliation. That's what they do. They get people to bring in money.
I know.
You probably done paid for some Airbnbs and all them type of things.
Sure. I'm sure.
So uh some like you said, money ain't nothing, but you work for the system. You don't want the system to come get you. Or the big brother, Mr. IRS. You don't even know they owe money or anything. Are you sure you want that? Cause that big brother, the FBI's the big brother. Nobody gets away from is Mr.
no,
IRS.
no,
Nobody.
nobody.
That's big brother.
When they get involved, something gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah, that it's really advisable that you get an attorney
You get legal counsel.
Yeah.
because this could drag you down, your finances, your ability, retirement, the whole shebang.
But you did report it though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. And another thing that I forgot. It's a now when I pull a profile on one of the search engines that I use, um, it'll tell you all the aliases. And she might have about sometimes some people you search they might have about 100 profiles. And a person that's scamming, they gonna do multiple profiles but if you narrow it down to the ones that because it's like one of them on that is tied to every location they ever been. Even when they say they went out to Philadelphia to open some accounts to some banks or whatever, it's like Philly, California, Georgia, Texas, Hawaii, and all this stuff on
And them all the places he was at.
all the places that coat being, place that they been right. So it was one of the names that was on there that was a relative, associate, and normally associate means somebody like maybe you work with or something. And that person, I got to go back and look at it. That person was linked to that 22993 Auburn Chase address.
Mm. That'll probably what's your real name again, Lisa?
Or Shay
It,
Wade.
What is was it?
that name don't even come up.
Dang.
It's
Remember,
like
he also uses his computers because he's also a corrections officer. So if he's saying he with his own machine, that's when he keeps saying when he look it up, he doesn't mean regular
no,
Shrey. He mean the same thing. A police officer, he has access to that. He is an officer. So just let me just get that straight. He is an officer. So when he look up something, it's different from when we are looking up something.
the only way you would find them is if you actually had their social,
Hmm.
where you can, you know what I'm saying, search in for their social. But if you don't have a social, you're kind of like stuck.
And
Do you,
if they
do you
name
have your wife's social security number?
I never did get it because it wasn't none of my concern. But she damn sure got mine.
Whoa. Well, dude, what the hell?
Yeah,
you out there playing and stuff and ain't taking care of no business, and your wife seem to be taking care of all the
because
business.
that's the thing about
You
I
should be
thought
learning how
I
to
thought I was
care.
I thought I was taking care of enough business and bringing
No,
it.
no, that's not business. That's a job. That's not business.
That wasn't a job. That was a task.
Men get that confused.
I know.
She was taking care of business. You was doing your job. Difference.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Guess you're
And
right.
so, and your daughters don't even know where she at neither.
If I ask you, cuss me out.
So they do have well, you should ask them a couple of questions for a second. I'll be right.
So, so when was the last time you saw your children?
Well, matter of fact, I saw my oldest daughter for the first time in 7 years. last year.
Mm-hmm.
I seen her last year too. That when they took me to court.
They took you to court.
Yeah.
Your children took you to court.
No, my wife and my oldest daughter.
Okay, now do you mind talking about that? Why they took you to court?
Well, because okay, um, I got a book deal with Barnes and Noble. Um, for a finished product, they put a number on the table because my pitched idea of my book to ghostwriters. They shopped it around and that was real ready to get a deal before a finished product. So
Right.
when they told me, we're gonna do a chapter a week because every day I was, meditating or whatever, they call and they ask you questions, and you just answer the question, they put it in a form, and then once you verify it, you send it back, and then they copyright it, that chapter done or whatever. So my first chapter, I supposed to have a interview after each chapter. My first interview on podcast, they came in the room, my two daughters, and wrecked my interview. And just because, and I lost my cool whip, but now my daughter, I'm gonna tell you about her. The reason why me and my oldest daughter fell out, and I want to know from the room what y'all think about this scenario, being a parent. If you had a high school age daughter that's finishing the 10th grade, going to the 11th, you find out that she was feeling female or whatever, no problem against that. But her girlfriend is a senior from the go out to college. She asks you, will it be okay if a girlfriend comes spend the summer in my house? And I told her, hell no. I'm the only one in this house eating pussy. Just like that. I got you, your mama, your sister, and your grandmama say here. 4 women. I'm the only guy in this house. Ain't nobody coming to spend the night at my house. I don't care who it is. In the summer, I'd be less than a man to let my teenage daughter bring a girlfriend in my house to stay for the summer. I'd be less than a man. That's no morals. And she haven't spoke to me since that day.
I see. I see. Now, did you say that you thought that she was somehow involved with
All of them. All of them. All of them because what? Oh yeah. I was getting back to that story. Okay, so she goes on a podcast, and that was a week before my interview, and she's bragging about how she hung out every night going to the club since she was 14 years old, and blah blah blah, knowing it was a lie. And she said that she's 25 and she got 600 bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was that my fault because she got online and told the world that, or was that her fault?
No, is she an adult?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then that would, yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be your fault.
So they get mad at me because when they came and wrecked my interview, I blurted it out.
Mm-hmm. What did you blurt out?
That is not my fault that you say you got 600 bodies. And
So that
so
was the last time you. That was the last time you had any.
when I went to court and embarrassed me in court,
Now, what was the court? You never fully
they
explained
try
that.
to they try to get a gag order.
A gag order from your book.
Yeah, for my book. And like because my
Too much.
when I signed my
Too much fingers.
papers and stuff, and I talked to my lawyer, and goes right. He had already told me that
Okay, so they got a gag.
they didn't get it. They didn't get granted because one thing about when you write a book, you can use the first name, you can change it up. The lawyer told me you can use the person's actual name, as long as the information is true. It's no defamation of character, it's the information true. And my book is a story about my life because
Shug, mute up. Mute your mic, Shug. Shug, hold on 1 second. Okay, picture. Shug, can you mute?
Oh, I thought I was still on mute. I thought I was on mute. I'm sorry.
No, mute up.
Okay. Y'all laughing at me as usual.
It's
I
okay.
took it to myself for 1 second. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. Okay, go ahead. K picture.
Yeah. So I forgot what I was at. Now.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you because she was I was distracted. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think what last thing I was talking about. About the, let me see. Oh, the court. No, they didn't get it.
The gag order.
No, yeah, I beat them down in court.
Were you pro se? Did you have an attorney?
No, I represent myself. Like I say, I do paralegal work, but I don't, with civil cases. But I don't do the big stuff. But I do civil cases.
Oh, you're a paralegal.
Yeah, I do paralegal work on the side too.
Okay. Are you still working in the as a corrections officer?
Yeah, because I haven't been that long. Because I was in before I was a correction officer, I was working in a mental hospital as a security guard in a mental hospital, and then I got correction back in May of last year. Yeah, but I mean, I just work and keep going. But I normally work for myself or whatever.
I see. So you haven't talked to your wife and your children in several years, but you firmly believe that they are affiliated with Eligio Nature Boy Bishop.
Oh yeah, I'm almost certain. I just got to put my hand on it, and that's why I always watch people that play the older videos, but it's like they don't want to show all of it. They never want to show, all the videos. But I'm
You believe you've seen them in several videos? Just the pornography, correct?
No. I seen her in one of the videos that they shot when they was in the house in Atlanta. When they was all dancing around and they had on like little African dancing costume. And the camera went slightly to the left, and she just had on regular clothes.
Oh wow!
And it showed, yeah.
And you don't have that. You don't have that video.
I screenshot that
picture. Oh, y'all can hear my T-Bot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you send it to Shug?
Not yet.
Damn, Nick.
A while back, I
thought. Did you send it to me on my phone? I can't remember. Yes.
I was talking to you about this a while back.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going over to the other side because I have to let you guys know I will be over here. So I got to wing you guys over here. Okay. So I'm going to end this. Like I said, keep. You heard it from across the room. I thought I was on mute. Well, listen, I have to have my tea, darling. Yes, darling. Got to have my tea, darling. Yes. Yes, I still use the teapot. Yes, darlings. I thought I pressed mute. Y'all ain't worth 2 cents, I swear. If you ever need a private investigator, please call Nicole. If you ever need a private investigator, please call Nick. Nick, I'm trying to tell y'all, she ain't one to play with. I ain't messing with y'all. Let that cool down. Let me let that cool down. Down. Cool on down. But I'm going to go on the other side because I want to do the other half of Kendra, so we can hear a lot of things that went down. So I will see you guys on the other side. Thank you for all of y'all for being here. We will be on here. I had to bring you guys over here because they did me dirty. They did me dirty. So now I have to build this one up. So thank all of you guys for being here this morning. And we will discuss more of this in part 2. The nature boy effect. Yeah, he be affecting and affecting stuff, if you know what I mean. All right, guys. See you over there.